But you will Rochford pull the rabbit out of the bag with a tactic.
With a big call. Some of which have backfired in the past.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, some of them defy logic. Yeah.
What would the big call be?
The big call is that he has to start with his best team and he has to finish with his best team. I don't think he now doesn't do that.
Are we recalling a certain player from around 2003 and 2005?
To me, I think he has to finish with experience. I don't think the people he brings on, Loftus, Cohen, Kirby, Drake, I don't think it's fair to expect them. That's a shot to nothing. I think that, like, I mean, you're looking at who do I take off, put back on.
Could you ration the dosage of someone like Andy Moore along the lines of what famously Mickey Hart did with Peter Cannon?
He definitely, with Andy Moore. I think definitely take him off in the middle 20 minutes. And maybe one of the Warriors, like Boyle. If you think that Boyle's running out of steam, take him off, put Durkin on, Boyle back on, whip off on, and you have your best team left for the last 20 minutes. Because statistically, which we're into, it is Dublin's bench, the last 10-12 minutes is fresh legs, great players coming on, but it's as much about good players with fresh legs.
Absolutely. Well, we talked about the Dublin bench, and we also need to talk about the Mayo bench, but there might be a bit of a conspiracy theory here, or a question mark over the methodology and thinking that Mayo in particular use when it comes to their substitutions. And I know you have opinions on this. Dublin have not been tested in any match this year. They won every game by a minimum of 9 points, and the closest anyone got to them at half time, believe it or not, was Carlow. 3 points straight in, they lost by 12. So their substitutions this year have not been required to be game clinchers or game breakers, because things were under control comfortably in every game. That's not been the case with Mayo, a very long and epic and arduous run to the All-Ireland final. Mayo seem to follow a pattern of when they take off certain key players, particularly those over the age of 30, and the likes of Colin Boyle and Danny Moore, and Seamus O'Shea has not completed a single game yet. Are they actually following a pattern or a script, or are they reacting to the game that is unfolding in front of them on each given day?
You can take that one.
It looks, I mean, I think it's easy to reach for the answer that says it's formulaic, and you hear everyone saying it's to do with GPS data. There's a case for that. I don't believe that to be true. I'm not sure that they have enough data accumulated to make that call, number one.
Fair enough. Are they simply becoming just predictable?
And I think it's just part of their overall strategy. It would puzzle me a little bit. I don't think they'll get away with doing that on Sunday. I think they'll need to do something like Val said there about, really kind of having the better lads on near the end, and those kind of spiritual leaders. If there's one big push needed at the end,
the guys who can make the
exactly, and just give them that emotional lift at the end. At the end of a long season, just gets people, it's that X factor, gets people across the line. But I think they've been perhaps prisoner to their strategy a little bit. But then the worrying thing is that when people kicked up about it a little, they stopped doing it. So they either believe in their strategy or they don't.
The fans seem to kick up about it. There are some very strong patterns have emerged. Seamus O'Shea we've discussed. Even though Cohen never starts, member of under 21 or team last year, but he's appeared in 7 of the games and only started 1. They always take off Colin Boyle. Andy Moore is not far off footballer of the year up to this point of the year, and he typically plays 55 or 65 minutes until they let him on for 2 games against Kerry, when he was playing so well that he was just the dynamic performer of the day. The Mayo crowd seem to want him to be there as the...
Look, it's really easy sitting in front of the cameras and saying you should do this and you should do that. But in terms of logic, and I've been victim of it myself saying, but people don't, if you want people to perform in the final game in the last 10 minutes of an all-Ireland final, right? They have had to have the game time,
built up to it.
I would say meaningful game time. Otherwise, it's a once-off. It's a sort of look. these things happen.
It's a
But
bunch of chance.
It's a little bit like the first three.
Yeah, it's not a right. It can happen.
It's not the kind of thing you can build up in training games.
No.
You have to how good they are.
You have to expect.
So, I don't
to get
I don't think Rosberg has shown enough faith in his bench. I don't think he has played them long enough and often enough. And it's very, very difficult if you've only been coming on for 6 and 7 minutes. You know what I mean?
If we take
And against Roscommon, you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
I'd struggle to name any new, we'll call them newer Mayo player who's been given a run of 5-6 games in the league and just leave them there.
But you remember the fella that put on against Galway, who took the 3 shots, one of the 2 shots.
Regan.
Yeah.
And he seems to have done himself a good service because of that.
Managed to Ballymun like. Well, you're going to get that, right? Paul, human being, I'm sitting there, right? The worst thing that happens to the sub is they start thinking, when I get on, I have to score. I have to score.
So they try a big flashy.
Oh, they're going to
score.
Because they say, I've only 3 minutes or 4 minutes.
Well, you could see it the last night, Paul Flynn. It worked for him.
True.
But you could see that he was shooting. End of story.
Because he was feeling certain amount of stress out or not.
Quite possible, yeah, and understandable,
Oh yeah,
he knows where he is in the pecking order, roughly speaking.
Yeah, well, he wants to push himself up that pecking order. I mean, it's a final place at stake.
Every team tends to enter the bench nowadays. You've got your 6 substitutes, but it's probably the first 3 of those 6 that tend to be time ones, and also guys who.
Maybe the last 2 to 3 subs. If you've ever looked at substitutions, there's probably only 2 substitutions that are really for to do something. The rest of them are set up. Token. They're only 5-minute jobs.
Yeah.
You'd be saying, right, so.
You need 20 minutes to make an impact.
And I don't know whether we've evolved the game efficiently enough, and myself included, that we use substitutions properly.
A man that you're familiar with, Paul, from your time with Summerwood, is Browne.
Yeah.
And won the 2013 final almost single-handedly with 2-3, and he's hurt now before. He won't be starting, or quite unlikely, but does he still retain the ability to get vital scores, or will the legs be going off him?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. If you said a couple of years ago to be All Ireland final, we're really without any kind of mention of him in the build up to it, you laugh. Where it's only right, albeit people say, oh, the Leinster final, but it's only a bit less. There was even 8 weeks ago, when he was doing wonders when he came on against Kildare.
It was a real performance.
Yeah, I mean, I think you want to, even though he's a guy that's won a lot, he's a hugely driven, hugely motivated guy, and the fact that he wouldn't have got much game time of late would have hurt him deeply, I'd suggest, to the point that that's a serious wounded animal coming onto the field.
Who knows what time contribution?
Yeah, I mean, even though Mayo's defensive setup is pretty much as good as it gets, when a game is broken up and there's tired legs and the emotion of the big day draining more energy, next thing this guy runs on and he's buzzing. Okay. I think, there's nothing being said about him. I think he could make a huge difference.
A couple of quick comments or observations, lads. A slightly surprising stat: since the turn of the century, the team that has won the All-Ireland semi-final by the greater amount, i.e. they've had the easier All-Ireland semi-final, have won 4 All-Irelands. The team that's had the tougher All-Ireland semi-final won 12, and in 1 year, 2003, it was a tie. That points to Mayo, but there's no reason that there's an age of Thomas's there. But the other thing is, that's also in the context of Mayo having an exceptionally long and tough run. How beneficial, if at all, has Mayo's story of their championship year been, and how much challenging can it be?
I think the really funny thing is that when they're playing every week, things are great. So you're playing. I think there's a factor in here against Mayo. They played every week. Grand, this is what we do.
3-week cap is too much.
And then they went to a 3-week cap.
I think it was played the week after.
They had a better chance.
I mean, that's that around the All-Ireland. I would normally really buy into that and normally agree with it because it's a mindset thing. However, what we just spoke about there, all these wounded animals on the Dublin bench, that somewhat negates that because they wouldn't have been taking things lying down and training over the last 4 3 weeks.
And I think I think it's like you stop the engine a bit. We have 3 weeks, we give them a few days off, and it's logical, and it's the right, you'd say it's the right thing.
But there's a gap in the rhythm and the momentum.
Even physiologically, the body's waiting for something to happen next Saturday.
It doesn't get fixed.
Yeah, and it's, wait, okay, what's going on here? There's a little bit of that, and then there's the mental exercise around it, and it's a long build-up then for these guys again.
What can Mayo fans and footballing public look at that is possibly different from recent years that might say they have a better chance?
The groundswell of emotion.
Yeah, there's an imponderable X factor thing here about sometimes, like, I mean, there's lots of human performance and human history performance that where there's this 5% or 10% of
An intangible.
of an intangible.
And it's an emotion.
I think Dublin are really, really professional, like, I mean, for amateurs, which is a contradiction, but they play great football. It comes down to the strategies. I honestly think it comes down to the strategies.
It is, yeah.
And I think it comes down to Mayo, you know what I mean, how are they going to, will Dublin basically dominate the game, i.e. set up their stall and then you react to it, or will Mayo go and take it to them? And to date, anybody who has gone and sort of paid too much respect to the Dublin setup, and you should, but because people are afraid of their life for Dublin in terms of their offensive threat, right? And that helps Dublin greatly with their defensive setup.
See, is the 3 in a row prospect a red herring, or is it really in the minds of footballers and fans alike in Dublin?
I don't know.
No, I'm not sure anyone's kind of buying into it, because there's that much going on in the world of sport that it's not that unique thing anymore that it was maybe 30 years ago. There was nothing really.
It's a big thing for Dublin, but it's been done by other.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's what Val was saying there is like, I think everyone in the country almost wants this heroes Rocky type story.
Yes,
they want that. They want that fix. You know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens in the FA Cup, the romance of it all, and it's what it's sold on, etc., etc. But here's the thing: when does it ever happen? Manchester United in semis or finals? It doesn't. Logic, strategy, etc., plays out. You know, there was a form of it there with McGregor and Mayweather and puncher's chance, etc.
Yeah, but
in the end, you know,
Dublin's credentials can't be questioned. They've shown enough quality that they've claimed
There's
devices, unbeaten sequences, etc. It's all there.
Yeah.
But Mayo have been described, probably quite rightly, as a relentless team. They keep coming back to a very high standard. But are they lacking ruthlessness?
But they keep coming back to those. The question is, like,
Do they have the same?
compared to last year, right? So last year it was a replay, a drawn replay,
And a point
and a point in the end. Yeah, and 2 OJs. Right? What team has Dublin improved more than them? It's sometimes a little bit hard to judge given the run.
yeah.
But I think Dublin have introduced 1 or 2. I think they've got stronger. I think Dublin have got stronger.
Let's talk about.
And I don't think Mayo's scoring power has got stronger.
Let's talk about briefly the fact that they both won the under-21 All-Irelands the last 2 years. Mayo last year and Dublin this year. Dermot O'Connor from that team is the primary example that Mayo have incorporated into their seniors with a certain amount of game time for Stephen Cohen and Conor Loftus. But the one obvious one for Dublin is Conor Cullen. We have to discuss him. He seems to have an exceptional level of ability to have nailed down the starting point in this Dublin team. How good is he? What can we expect from him this Sunday?
What was it, 12 points against Hilaire?
Yeah.
Next game, not quiet, but you know, quiet because he didn't score. And then against Tyrone, puts the game to bed with 1-3 probably in the first.
I think he thrives in that Dublin forward setup, which is heavily predicated on movement and giving options to the man on the ball, because he's an awfully intelligent player. He's one of the few around that can run at speed and some of the ball with his head up, plays with his head up, and he's 2-footed. He's very 2-footed, so he's a nightmare to mark. He's 21, 22,
All the confidence.
powerful. He's immensely powerful, immensely strong. You know, he's the real deal. And could the occasion get to him? Yeah, it might do, but he just seems to have no fear. He just seems to just.
And you know,
Just to recap, what's the right matchup for him from a Mayo point of view? Or as near as right.
The nearest matchup, you have to I mean, if you're going out against a team, normally, if you're going logically, you would rank their forwards 1 to 6. And you'd say, you have 3 columns going across, it's like speed, skill, whatever it is they have there. And you say, who's the closest one after that? Match good with money.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. I mean, so basically the decision for Rochford is, who does he perceive as the biggest threats for Dublin? And then try to take out the top 3 or 4 of them. You're not going to take them all out. Do you know what I mean? And then his biggest problem is then and this takes the scenario analysis of, he brings Browne on, he brings Connolly on, right? And trying to work out, right, if he puts Connolly on, we'll say for, he wouldn't do this for Dean Rock, right? Yeah, because that wouldn't be a thing. But just say he did that. Well, what am I going to do? Right? Because the fellow had on Dean Rock probably won't be able for them going. Like, Dublin have a lot of cards to play. McMahon comes on 55 minutes gone, right? You know what I mean? He has to be matched with strength.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pace.
And he's a pretty good footballer.
And he's good
You know, he's not just a left,
He's
he's
probably got-
driven. He's a driven guy.
He's got the most
Oh, no,
acute sense of smell for goal.
Yeah,
Practically any forward.
Oh no, Garrett.
Yeah.
Like who's, I mean, he's not a, and he likes, as you said, I always believe that certain fellas have this thing in their head about certain opposition. Brogan loves playing against Mayo. Why? He's done well against Mayo, I play well against Mayo, broke big scores against Mayo. Right? And as far as I know, Garrett hasn't got a bad record against Mayo.
Well, just to look briefly at the Dublin forwards, I mean, I can't remember a time in recent seasons when they haven't had 6 awesome starting forwards and another 3, 4 or 5 waiting in the wings who are practically a similar standard, whereas Mayo have usually had 3 or 4 good starting forwards of the 6, hoping to make it up to 5 and 6, and that the substitutes are not much
Dublin,
the dross by comparison.
Dublin's have 4.
Have Mayo made one key improvement this year though, Val? I mean, has Jason Doherty not stepped up a little bit to be slightly more pivotal, and there's a better spread of scores coming from
I would, you kind of say, yeah, he has, but then are you going on the evidence of 9 months or 6 weeks? Because if you look at, everybody raved, say, about the drawn game against Roscommon, and we said it earlier on, turn it back on, turn the sound down, and tell you it was wonderful. It was.
Can't be done.
Yeah, so will the real Mayo stand up? Because against the Cork team that was, nothing, they still got 20 points against them. So there's a lot of question marks around them.
Was that one of the days when Stephen Rochford's sequence of substitutions almost caught
Oh, yeah. He was
problem came to light.
Yeah, it's funny, he took off too many fellas to
And black card complicated
and
things.
But to answer your question, Doherty is playing well.
Yeah.
Doherty, yeah.
There's a spread of scores throughout Mayo this year. It's possibly better, and Dublin can't start winning more than the 6, but it seems to be advantage Dublin when it comes to forwards versus the other.
Yeah, would be. And then the bank units, like, I mean, look, forget I'm from Dublin. If you give me £5,000 in the morning, right, and you're logical and rational about this, and you know what I mean, there's only one team.
I really think it comes down to, you can talk with the forwards, etc., but it's how the ball gets them. I think it comes down to who does better off their kickouts, their own kickouts. What way do they plan out?
And which team is more flexible with their strategy on it.
Exactly, yeah.
Who do you think is the best goalkeeper at kickouts? There's the question. Again, that's
One
advantage Dublin. It sounds like I'm being arrogant. I'm not. I'm saying Cluxon is better at short kickouts, better at kickouts than Clarke.
The speed of a kick out, which she's been very acutely aware of for years, but which could be challenged. Getting the year as a referee is John McQuillan relevant. He refereed the 2013 final between the same two sides.
You're from Kerry, you like John.
Probably, yeah, we love him down there.
We don't
Good statues,
We like John.
Yeah. Okay, gentlemen, it sounds from the way you're describing the game that you'd, head and heart is not one and the same for you, Val, but you'd be going for
No, look at logic. Forget it. It's just pure business. Right. Bottom line, Einstein, as they say, if you do the same things, you're going to get the same results. So he has to pull a rabbit out of the bag strategically and tactically to beat Dublin. And Dublin have to. It's Dublin's to lose, and I say that because if Dublin perform to the level that they could perform to, yeah, they'll win.
There's probably been only one spell between when the rivalry took shape in the modern era from 2012 onward. 2015 replay. Lee Keegan had a chance to put Mayo 5 up.
Yeah.
About 51, 52, 53 minutes. But yet Mayo lost that game by 7 points. Dublin outscored them 3-4 to 2.
As far as I know, there's a deflective.
That is probably the only time Dublin have been able to really exert sustained superiority over Mayo. Other than that, Mayo have been the toughest matchup for Dublin.
And to be honest, we will not. I mean,
you
might expect Dublin to shade it, right?
But tough again.
I don't think it's going to be anything like a draw. And I pray it's going to be a contest.
A proper All-Ireland final.
Proper All-Ireland.
I
think it will be. I think Mayo.
Yeah, I think Mayo will put it up, but I think a lot of things have to go right for Mayo.
We're not ruling Mayo out.
No. I think, if Dublin have an off day, if Dublin have an off day, Mayo will be a good day. Anything can happen. It's sport, it's a 2-horse race. But
can Mayo get the fun in the 10 minutes of the game right where they previously either choked or got misread it in All-Ireland? It's 8 years and 10 failures.
Yeah. Okay. I don't believe in maybe, if you kick the ball wide, that's not luck. Yeah. That's like a practice.
There's a game management thing there that's missing from them. And people call it ruthlessness. It's an intelligence around managing a game. What do we do if we're 4 up with 10 minutes to go?
A classic example was that when they played Kerry in Croke Park, and Kerry brought on a 6'4", 6'5" fella called Donaghy. A few minutes to go, right? And they needed a go. James Young eventually got to go. It was ridiculous.
You could feel it coming.
It wouldn't. Hopefully,
from being able to read Mayo tea leaves over the years.
Yeah, but just not kind of saying, look, the chances of them managing this situation and managing this 6-8 minutes of the game on past evidence are small. So have I seen anything to suggest they can manage games better? Not really. Little shades of it against Kerry, but that was probably more to do with Kerry than them, I would suggest.
Kerry's inadequacy.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Mismanagement of
the game. And have they also got, as well as the kind of the rabbit out of the hat? I mean, to me, a rabbit out of the hat would be putting Aidan O'Shea in centre back. I don't know if they're going to do that. And
is there merit in the idea?
I think there is, yeah, based on the fact that where he does his damage from. Now, is he at centre back? I think he did an adequate job there.
Mayo's half-back line over the last 3 or 4 years is the almost mythically powerful Mayo line. It's that keeps producing all-star footballers. It's not just Lee Keegan, and a lot of power and pace comes from there. It's a launching pad for their attacks. Will Jim Gavin be able to put those backs on the back foot?
Well, he's put Scully on. I think he's going to start. Scully's a great athlete, good man to cover ground. Will be a good soldier, will do exactly his job. Yeah. So there's one wing back up there. Yeah. Colin Callahan is going to be sitting at centre forward. You might leave him.
Mayo play a powerful kind of endurance running game, for want of a better phrase. Sometimes effective running can be the short of the sharp burst. But without that half-back line absolutely in fifth gear, Mayo's prospects are. Mayo
will not score a goal unless Boyle, Dorkin, Keegan come through. Johnny do that.
That's support and the right option at the end of it.
That's assuming they'll come on the field.
I'm assuming they'll come on the field. Well, I'm sorry, I'm a bit close up there.
Well, any other final thoughts on what might be seen next Sunday? Could there be another date again after it? Is the draw to be ruled out?
No. You rule out nothing in a 2-horse race, especially depending on the weather as well and all those variables. Just from what you kind of seen in Dublin, they just seem to have developed a far more intelligent game, where they're using hybrids of other games. Steve being a magpie into other games and kind of going, okay, we'll take this and this one, build it into our game. You can see what's going on off the ball with them.
Using their resources to the optimal aggregate effect.
Yeah, take the fact that they've got really, really good players, but they've also, by and large, quite intelligent players. Yeah, they've intelligent.
It's not just skills, it's decision making.
No, people want all the physical power, the pace, they got all that, but they're intelligent players and they're all around the while. Like you say, Scully's not But Scully's got a decent amount of football played. He's around that panel about 3 seasons. So he's familiar with it. He just wasn't dropped in January this year.
And another player, Shane Clarke, is an experienced man with St Vincent's. He's not getting a lot of game time, but he's featuring a little bit.
And he'd be a good club now. Look at the bottom line is that, and I'm not going to say on camera if they have to make our words, but I mean, Dublin are very set way of playing and set framework. I mean, the brilliance of it is that every week does for a job.
Yeah, but then the brilliance of every good team is that happens as well. Every good team has that, I wouldn't say rigidity, but they do.
Well, they have a set, I mean, they have a set way of attacking and they have a thing. I mean, like, it's not rocket science, but it's very, very well executed and it's very team oriented.
I can only really recall 2 occasions that stood out in a negative sense for Jim Gavin, where his team didn't perform as expected. Perhaps the Browne game last year when they got 2 goals and 9, but the 2 goals were from Mayo. He made 3 changes immediately afterwards. His forwards did not fire, and a lot of guys did not hit the mark he would have expected of them. I don't know why that happened. The other time is when they were possibly tactically ambushed or into a false sense of security, when Donegal famously, despite trailing after about 20 minutes, came and slammed them with 3 goals. It's never happened since.
It's not, no, Dublin will play plus 2. You're not going to see Dublin do new at the back. I mean, in fairness,
the house will be minded.
The house will always be minded. Be none of that running back.
The goal stuff will be done. You know, that's just simply not
doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
That's not an option.
It's not about the entertainment of the game of fans. So they're generally good to watch, but we should wrap it up. I'd like to thank both Val and Paul, and of course Los Ground Towers. We'll accompany this video preview with some stats from SidelineEye.com. We'll be all looking forward intently to Sunday's All-Ireland final, and thanks very much and goodbye.